Is this Kevin?
It is Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for taking a moment. I'm Jayar. It's a little radio show all over the Southeast, and it's good to have you on.
Thanks for having me, Jayar. I appreciate the time.
And I think I read it was anybody struggling with stress in general, correct?
That's correct.
First of all, the name of what you do, and then how this thing works, because I thought it was very interesting when I was reading it.
The name of the program is The Catalyst, and it breaks down like this. I work with tigers, mountain lions, black Asian leopards, Florida panthers. And what happens is when you approach the animal will react and respond to how you're feeling. It will literally mirror what you're feeling and react to your stress. Huh. So I take people from cage to cage. I'll have them bring something up in their mind that creates stress. I have them notice what they feel in their body and really just experience the stress they're feeling in the moment. And when they do that, they get to watch the animal react. The animal will get agitated, look frustrated, do some maneuvers that you can tell they're not really happy. Then I teach them a sensory awareness program where we really just focus on all 5 of the senses. I have them wiggle their toes. I have them listen to the sound of the environment, have them taste the taste in their mouth, look at the animal in front of them. And what happens is when we engage all of our senses, we stop that cyclical thought process that's going on in our head, and it interrupts it, and it brings us present in the moment. And it's a really, really powerful exercise to learn how to take stress and take it down from, if it's at a 10, down to a 0 very, very quickly.
I need to do my whole show with a tiger here in the studio.
That's a great idea.
What about bears?
They're different in their reaction. The bear that we work with, she's a American black bear, and her demeanor is different. They're omnivores, so they're not necessarily predators in that sense. Even her name is Lola. You get to see her react when your stress builds. And really what she will do, she has a box that she loves to perch on. Well, she'll pace back and forth when someone is agitated, and she won't come down from that box. But as I teach the person to ground and use their senses to come to the present moment, she'll climb down from the box and then approach the fence. All
right, let me play a song. More coming up with Kevin. He's with the Catalyst Refuge. And we'll talk about the great work you do for soldiers who are coming out of wartime next on the Joy FM. The Joy FM chatting with Kevin Rose from the Catalyst Refuge. Kevin, what's the website real quick we can toss out to folks that want to learn more about this?
It's catalystrefuge.com.
Okay, one more question. I promised DJ Frapp I would let him get one in right here. So what have you got, DJ Frapp?
I got to know, how close do you get to the animals?
Any in particular there, DJ Frapp, you wanted to know about?
Maybe a tiger.
How close do you get to the animals was the question. We work through the fences. So that's the only thing between you and the animal is a 16-gauge fence. So that's how close you get. I don't allow people to stick their fingers out, of course, or, lean up against the cage. It's really, but that's the distance between you and the animal is the fence.
Gosh, I just realized what I'm going to do with my tax return. Getting my kids to bed is such a stressful process. I want to keep a male tiger in my backyard fenced and just walk back there and just let this all take its course after they get down for bed.
Good luck.
The whole soldier side is very interesting. Have you ever had like a big bad Marine coming back from wartime and what was their, just kind of their dealing with what you do?
I had the program functioning for about 6 years, and it's really just been in a kind of a testing and development phase up until now. But I've had about 5 combat veterans come through the program. And it's incredibly interesting because they are trained and taught to always be alert, to always be on guard, and always be ready. And I think it's because of that they have such a good reaction to this program, because if you can be taught to use your senses and be on guard and always be ready, you can also be just as efficient using your senses to in a calm state, to be heightened in a calm state. I've had several come through. One in particular was a gentleman that had gone through pretty much everything there was to be offered as far as therapy, been kicked out of programs, and just by simply using the senses and helping him ground into the present moment, he was totally able to relax. And as a result of this, he got back into some of the VA programs and is now progressing in his treatment.
Oh, well done. That's awesome. Very cool. Kevin, appreciate the time. All the best, okay?
Thank you, JR.